1. Train effectively. If you're training too much, you're not going to be able to recover. So proper programming is essential to ensure that you're not exceeding your recovery capacity. Of course, there are times where you intentionally do this, so this is known as overreaching, but this is never done for long periods of time, otherwise it will become overtraining. If you chronically train beyond your recovery capacity, you'll never progress because you're not giving your body enough time to recover from the workouts. Stimulate, but don't annihilate. 2. Eat properly. Proper nutrition is essential to recovery. Sometimes I see people, they're starving themselves on maybe 800 calories a day, and they're wondering why they're not recovering. And I'm just like, well, obviously you're not eating enough. And then you've got people who consume enough calories, but they don't consume the right sorts of calories. When they break them down into their macronutrients, they're perhaps not consuming enough protein, so they haven't got the building blocks that they need to build muscle. Carbs don't build muscle. They help with building muscle, but they don't build muscle. Protein and amino acids build muscle. So let's say I want my house to be about this. Let's just back it up a bit for this analogy. I want my house to be this tall. So I need the building blocks, right? Obviously, if I don't have the building blocks, my house isn't going to be, tall at all. So, got my building blocks, boom, boom, there we go. My house is tall enough now. But if I don't have enough building blocks, it's not tall enough. It's a very simple analogy. I just wanted to include some kidney beans because you know what? Kidney beans, I just love you so much. Like, seriously, can we get married? But no, back to being serious. You need to make sure that your calorie intake and how those calories are broken down into proteins, fats and carbs, what ratio you're consuming each macronutrient, that needs to be appropriate towards your goals. So if you're a weightlifter, you're probably going to need more protein than a chess player. Although I do know some chess players and they're consuming like 500 grams of protein a day. But I don't know, they just don't listen to me. I tell them you don't need 500 grams of protein to play chess. I'm not serious. 3. Sleep. Sleep is without a doubt one of the most underrated recovery tools out there. It's very well and good, training and eating, but if you're not sleeping, you're just not going to recover. You don't build muscle in the gym, you build it at home when you're recovering, when you're sleeping, when you're eating. So make sure you get enough sleep. I would recommend a minimum of 7 to 8 hours a night. Try and get 8 if you can. I remember when I was only getting 6, I remember I was tired all the time, my performance wasn't there. When I upped that to 8 hours, it was like night and day, honestly. No pun intended. My performance just shot up and my overall well-being improved as well. So try and get 8 hours of sleep a night if you can. Also, maybe install blackout blinds. These will really help to make sure that you're not woken up by things like sunrise, and just generally helps the quality of your sleep, because it isn't about quantity sometimes, it is about quality as well. If you can get 8 hours of quality sleep, that's good. 6 hours, try and get the best quality you can. Yeah, that's all I got to say on sleep. Back to bed. 4. Active recovery. This is quite a broad term, but essentially it includes anything which stimulates the lymphatic system, so anything which gets the blood flowing and delivers fresh nutrients to the muscles. Cardiovascular work in particular is fantastic for this, and no, cardio is not going to kill your muscle gains, and in fact it may actually benefit them. Additionally, low intensity weight training would have the same effect of stimulating blood flow, but intensity here is not how long your rest periods are as a lot of people think, but rather the percentage of your 1 rep max. 5. Massage/active release therapy.
Ooh, oh yeah. I appreciate massage is probably not a luxury that everyone has the ability to pay for, especially because it's quite expensive, but any form of active release therapy, even if you're just getting your girlfriend to do it, will benefit you. Oh my goodness. Ow.
Especially if your girlfriend's quite good at massaging.
Yeah, which you are, I guess? Yeah, this is actually a rarity that I'm getting a massage. She's only doing this because I asked her to for the video.
That's not true.
Oh, yes, it is.
If you ask me for a massage, I'll give you one.
Begrudgingly. Oh, that really hurts. If you can afford it, definitely get it done. If not, just ask your girlfriend nicely, or your boyfriend, or your friend, whoever it is, or your cat, or your dog.
Oh, and just to let you know, foam rolling is also a great way to perform active release therapy on yourself, so definitely give that a try if you, like me, can't really afford your own personal masseur or masseuse.
Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. Ooh, yeah. All on the left.
Let's get the elbow in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please drop the video a like. Please share this video to help, spread this wonderful message of getting massages from your other half. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.